Hey there. If you're thinking about getting out there on the road with the big rigs and driving a rig, an RV, or even a bus, then have we got great news for you.
Southwest Truck Driver Training can get you trained and rolling in as little as 4 weeks. They offer lifetime job placement support. They have special military programs, a financial aid program, including grant applications, and so much more to offer you.
Plus, they're family-owned business right here in the Southwest. They have world-class training for Class A and B CDLs, hazmat endorsement training, RV training, and, of course, a refresher course if you need one. And did we mention they have 3 locations, which are Phoenix, Tucson, and North Las Vegas?
So we don't know why you're sitting there channel surfing on a TV when you could be learning to drive and roll down the road to earning a great living today.
Go to their website, swtdt.com, to learn more about Southwest Truck Driver Training to shift your career into high gear.
Tell them you heard about them on the 18 Wheel Talk podcast show. We love them. You will too.
Breaker 19 for radio check.
18 Wheels.
Welcome to the 18 Wheel Talk podcast show.
We're a podcast for truckers, about truckers, by truckers.
Coaching generations of drivers while guiding them on their path to success.
Fueling them with knowledge and passion for trucking.
Navigating the industry 1 mile at a time.
Spark the revolution.
Recording in progress.
Does that work?
Let's get a side view.
Okay, ready?
Ass black. What?
You got to go to the video to see it. One more shot. One more side view. Ready?
All right, one more side view. Come on.
Same side?
Whichever. Careful, you might bite down. Don't bite down. Jenna was snacking on Pringles. Hey, I wonder if Pringles would sponsor our show.
We'll ask them.
Hey, Pringles.
Would you sponsor us?
Hey, come on. Truck drivers can eat these while they're driving,
They're not messy.
but we're not just a podcast for truckers, though.
We're a podcast for everybody.
That's right.
We give a little humor, a little laugh, a little. What's going on today, Pat?
Well, for starters, Janet's eating Pringles.
What's
See?
wrong?
I stole the thing. See, Pringles. Oops. Pringles. She's eating Pringles Originals. You think she would bring in 3 or 4 different cans and we could do Pringle pizza? No. Originals.
They're the best.
Originals. Anyways, Pringles. They're yummy. Help us. Sponsor us. Come on, sponsor 18 Wheel Talk podcast show.
And if Pringles doesn't want to sponsor us, anybody who does want to sponsor us, just get in touch.
Send me an email. Patrick at 18wheeltalk.com. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And in the subject line, put sponsorship or something.
Yeah.
Something to do with sponsor.
Sending you money.
There you go. $.
$sign. Sending you money.
Anyways.
So, where have we been and why have we been off the air?
Welcome to the show. You got us in your earbuds here? Leave us 5 stars. Go to your favorite podcast player. Leave us 5 stars. Uh-oh. Janet's going to explode.
No, I had to belch.
She almost exploded. Anyways, if you got us in your ears, go to your favorite podcast player of choice. Leave us 5 stars. You could leave a review if you want, but just leave us 5 stars would be great because it really does help out the show. And if you like watching videos, go to 18wheeltalk.com/YouTube. That'll take us directly to our YouTube channel. You can subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we got some things on the horizon, people.
Yes, we do. We got good things coming. We're back. Guess who's back?
We're back. Yeah, we
Back
had,
again.
in case you didn't know, we had a flood
Monsoon season has not been in Arizona. It's just been like dry soon season for the last 4 or 5 years.
We've been in a serious drought.
But this year, monsoon season was wet.
Yeah.
Amazingly wet, especially inside our house.
Yeah.
Inside our office.
Our podcast studio, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
About there.
Right about here. Somewhere here. somewhere in this vicinity.
In the vicinity of the corners and edges of desks, printers, computers,
podcast equipment, microphones, anything electrical,
big light.
Anyways, it poured one night
inside the house too.
We woke up and I kept hearing a dripping sound, and went into the office and went, "Oh, shit!" So we ended up with buckets and it was a mess.
Buckets and towels, and he had kittens while he unplugged everything.
Did. Oh my God, I had kittens.
He was unplugging and unwiring.
I had more than kittens. Oh my God.
And I was just like, okay, we can clean this up, and that's why we have insurance.
Yes. But I wanted to call somebody, make them miserable just like I was.
We don't call people.
How dare this roof leak?
In an older home at 4:00 in the morning, but I waited and called at 8:00 because that's who I am.
That's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm really good to have in an emergency, I'm told.
You are?
I'm real level-headed.
Oh. So anyways, Janet got a hold of the landlords, got a hold of maintenance. They had somebody come out. I think it was that afternoon. They come out with fans and a dehumidifier.
Yeah, several that were really loud that they left there for 3 days.
Yeah. So we had that. Dried out the place. Had a roofer come out, I think a week later.
It took him 2 weeks because I called and complained to the roofer. Why is it taking you 2 weeks to come see us? Well, we're real busy. I said, yeah, people have had roof leaks. I said, yeah, I'm one of them.
Yeah.
But 2 weeks later, and they have a contract there. It was their warranty work.
Right. So anyways, the roofer come out.
2 weeks later. Yep.
He gets on the roof to
give an estimate.
I'm going to go up and check it out, see what's up. And he got up on the roof, and that was it. You in and out. Boom.
Left a little while later, didn't say a word, didn't knock on the door, nothing.
Nothing, just out, gone. And so it took us at least 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks of trying to get a hold of the landlady or the landlords and them trying to get a hold of the contractor to find out what's going on. Come to find out, he patched it the day he was there.
So now we're at 5 weeks. No? 2 weeks for them to get out there. 3 weeks to find out that he actually fixed it.
Yep. And then because we've been waiting to be able to get inside repair guys here, drywallers.
And plus we didn't know if it was fixed and we couldn't put the office together because what if we put it back together and it rained again?
Yeah, I wasn't going to take a chance. There was a big bubble in the paint.
So 5 weeks out and they're like, okay, it's fixed, but you're going to have to tear your office apart for us to come in and fix it. Because we had to have this half of the office that we're sitting in where they needed to be.
Right.
Everything that we have on this half had to go on that half.
Yeah. We just had to give them room to work.
And part of it went in the front room. But then it took them a week to get out. Maybe 2 weeks. I think it was about a week and a half. So it ended up, we were easily
this is contractor number 3 to come do the inside because the first one that was slated to come out rescheduled, and then never showed up. And then number 2 just never showed up.
So number 3, we were at almost 2 weeks. So then we were at 7 weeks or 8 weeks.
Because, there's a thing called COVID-19.
Yeah.
And we required anybody that comes in our place, you got to wear a mask. Because I don't know you from Adam. I'm going to put a mask on while you're in my house, but
that was their problem. The first one, they didn't want to wear a mask.
The second one,
was it the second? I don't remember.
The second one.
So meanwhile, we're at
probably the first one,
8 or 9 weeks into the thing before they finally got someone out here. It took them 2 days. They did a real good job. They were real nice guys.
Bada boom, bada
They
bing.
wore masks. And I told them, when you're the only one in those 2 rooms, you don't have to wear a mask because I'm 3 rooms away.
Yep.
That's fine. But as soon as they started to leave this room, they put their masks on and went through, and they pretty much had them on anyway because of dust.
Yep.
But they came in, they did their job. They told me, I'll see you tomorrow. They came back the next day, and they
Did the
cleaned up
paint.
in between, but they cleaned some
Did an
more, and they
awesome job.
did their sanding and their painting, and they were done. And,
Awesome job.
But like
Job
I
well
said,
done. But it just took
forever. From
So,
yeah.
with that being said,
Then we had to put the office back together. And we had to make sure we didn't have an insurance claim in the middle of all this.
everything works. Thank God.
Because of the insurance deductibles, even though we did have some damage done, they were less than the deductible on our policy.
Yeah, minor stuff.
Yeah.
Lucky for us.
We've really lucked out because it flooded our printer.
Oh my God.
Which is a really good printer.
And it still works.
And Patrick took it out to the garage.
And the reason why is because our garage is warmer than the rest
in the summer, yeah.
And I was like, I need to put this in a place other than in the sun where it's warm and can dry out. And so I propped it and had it leaning sideways so that it could drain at the same time as it could dry.
We threw a couple old towels away. We have shop towels.
And so thank God. Phew. Got it dried out.
Plugged it in. It's wireless, so it was easy to test.
We hook it up wirelessly, and lo and behold, I think the cost of the ink. I think I had to replace an ink cartridge because it just kind of pissed all over the place.
And I was able to
works.
clean the ink off the carpet because I'm good with stains.
Mm-hmm.
So we lucked out.
So now that all that rigmarole is done, on top of all that, I retired from my one job,
mm-hmm.
and we were doing this faithfully.
Till that happened.
We were putting a podcast out a week.
Yes.
Faithfully. And then I'm going to say it, the shit hit the fan.
Yeah.
Literally. And almost wiped us out. Computers, podcast equipment, everything almost wiped us out. So luckily we didn't. But in the meantime, because we couldn't do podcasting and money wasn't coming in, I went and got another job. So I went from full-time job, part-time podcaster to full-time podcaster to full-time job, part-time podcaster again.
But this full-time job, I think, is going to be easier to work around.
Oh, yeah. So
simply because you have set hours. As a full-time truck driver, you got off when you got off. You didn't know if your run was going to get delayed by traffic. Right. You didn't know what was going on. The job you have now, here's your hours. If they want you to work overtime, you tell them yes or no. Yep. You call me and say, hey, I'm working a couple extra hours.
Sometimes it's just I send you a text, hey, they need me to stay later.
Yeah, and it's fine. That's up to you. And it's without traffic, you're 10 minutes away. With traffic, you're half an hour away. That's fine.
Not doing it.
But like I said, without traffic, you're 10 minutes away. But with traffic, it takes about half an hour some days, which is still fine. Oh my God,
I know, right?
Buffet. So you're good. You have set hours, and
yes,
that's easier to work around. Even though your days off are Monday, Tuesday, I don't care.
I don't either. So, anyways, the reason why we're doing this little episode here is to let you guys know what we got coming down the pipe. So if you got us in your ears and you have a YouTube, you guys like watching YouTube videos, go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. You can get there by going to 8 wheeltalk.com/YouTube, or you could search 18 Wheel Talk in YouTube. Either way, subscribe to our channel. Logo's right there behind me, right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the logo looks like. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there on Janet's screen. You're looking for the truck with the 18 Wheel Talk and the green and the blue. We want you to subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, because we are going to start doing live podcasts. We're going to come on at least once a week. We're going to try it on a trial basis.
And if it works out, we'll keep it up.
But we're going to try to do a live podcast as often as we possibly can. That being said, you need to be notified. You need to have that notification bell, so you get a chime that we're coming online, so that you can be ready to watch. You're going to get like 5 minutes before you see our pretty faces.
Longer if we can.
Well, I mean, they're going to get a 5-minute.
Video starts in 5.
Yeah. Exactly. They're going to get like a 5-minute countdown. Like, you'll get notified, hey, we're going live in 5.
Yeah.
Hey, that rhymes.
I know. You're
I'm a poet. I'm not a poet, and I didn't know it.
You're funny.
But yeah, that's just one of the things that we got going down, coming down that we're going to try. They have video shorts. There's Instagram Reels, I think it is. There's Talk Tick or TikTok or Tickety Talk, whatever they call it.
TikTok.
Whatever the kids are calling it these days.
Yeah, what are them kids calling that stuff?
So there's a lot of different ways we're going to try to get our content out, because ultimately that's what we are. We're content creators.
Okay, but I want to say something.
Go for it.
Something. It really came to light when we thought we lost all of our equipment, that we don't have a lot of sponsors, and we don't have a lot of Patreons.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's right. I forgot we got a Patreon.
And I would like to see that increase.
Yes.
Because we do have a good Patreon account, and I would like to see our merchandise increase, because all of our stuff's made in the USA. You don't have to wait for a slow boat from China. No pun intended. Well, yeah, puns intended, but all those ships, cargo ships off the...
Yeah, right.
Yeah, none of our stuff comes from there. It's all right here in the USA.
Yep.
So if you're thinking Christmas gifts, might want to shop our shop.
Yeah.
And
you can go to 18wheeltalk.com, and there's a support the show tab. We have t-shirts, coffee mugs, shot glasses.
Really cute shot glasses.
You can get a face mask. Yeah. Don't forget to get your COVID shots. We have COVID shots on ours.
Yes, you have to go look at our COVID shots. Yep. So whether you believe in COVID shots or not, these you will like. Yes. They're really cute. But yeah, just go check it out and support an American company that buys and sells American-made products. Those T-shirts right here in the U.S.
Yep.
And by the way, they're really soft and comfortable, and very little shrinkage.
Very little shrinkage.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't think the shot glasses have shrunk at all either, honey.
No, they haven't shot. The shot glasses don't shrink.
Oh, goody. Better for my margaritas.
Oh, my God. Yeah. It's Margarita Mondays.
I know. It's going to be.
It used to be Margarita Mondays every day when I retired, but now it's just Margarita Monday.
Yeah, it's Margarita Monday. Sunday, Monday. Those are margarita days. None of the days. That is your weekend nights.
Yeah, Sunday night football, Monday night football.
Yeah. As long as we don't make the wings with a certain spice, we're okay.
Don't worry, Speckles.
Hey, Speckles, behave.
Listen, the reason why I call her Speckles is I screwed up.
You tried killing me.
I did not.
You tried killing me.
Not on purpose. Anyways, Janet has a very, very high allergic reaction to the spice cumin. And normally when we buy spices, before we buy them, we look and we turn them around, read the directions, and see if there's cumin in it.
Whoops.
And there was a spice in the cupboard that we bought. That's got a good flavor to it. And it's sitting on the shelf. Okay, that was it. We never tried it yet.
So here's part of the problem. I like the flavor of cumin.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
If you don't have a dash cam in your semi and you went and spent all that money on it, do you really think that you and your truck are protected against John Q. Public? We don't. That is why we recommend Rexing USA cameras and equipment. Whatever it is you are looking for, Whether it be a dash cam, a body cam, a trail cam, or similar, they probably have it.
Nearly every new vehicle coming out has a dash cam, and there is a reason for it: litigation. Yes, welcome to America, the land of litigation. So the best thing you can do is to protect what you own with video and pictures.
And their dash cams, boy, let me tell you, their cams do a lot. They have 170-degree ultra-wide angle lenses that will automatically lock in the last video if it feels a vibration from an accident. It has a supercapacitor battery backup that is better than lithium for extreme heat or cold. Add in loop recording, a mobile app, and parking monitoring, and more.
And yes, now you have a really great package for this company of cameras. So come on, check it out at 18wheeltalk.com/dashcam. That's 18wheeltalk.com/dashcam.
So anyways, so it's called KC Suite. Okay.
Mhm.
I don't remember. I think it's a
Like
Walmart. I think it's a Walmart brand.
I know the brand.
I believe.
I know what brand it is.
What brand is it?
Cuisinart.
Cuisinart?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's sold at Walmart. I think we bought it at Walmart. Because everything's sold at Walmart. Well, just about. Anyways, and it
Tasted really good.
We just put it on the shelf. We always said we're going to use it. Never use it. So we bake our own wings in the oven, and we make homemade pizza usually on Monday Night Football. And I said, hey, you want to try this new spice that we got eons ago, KC Sweet? Sure, no problem. Yeah. Janet had 5. Speaking of 5s, leave us 5 stars. Janet had 5 flats.
That's the flat part, not the little drummy part.
Just the 5 flats. Okay.
That was it.
And they were small. And
highly allergic. Just
so Monday night, she's like, I kind of itch. Well, Monday during the day, she was in the back, going through a bunch of pots,
flower pots,
flower pots, going, digging through soil and playing around in the dirt. So I'm like, well, maybe you got bit by something.
Or maybe it was just a reaction to the dirt that had been in the flower pots or the cedar chips or something like that.
Something, It
was just a little itchy.
So she was like, I feel itchy. So then the next day, she's like, baby, I know I wasn't in the sun that long. I feel like I got a sunburn. But I itch. You know how
sunburns don't itch.
But you know how sunburns got that irritation.
Yeah, but I told you, this isn't a sunburn itch.
I didn't get a good look at it because otherwise I'd have said, that's an allergic reaction. I didn't. She's just like, oh, I'm red. Look, and I looked over, saw that she was red. I said, well, maybe you got it when you were outside.
Now, my normal allergic reaction for anything I'm allergic to, my face swells up about twice the size it is. My lips look like something out of a Fat Albert cartoon. Google it if you don't know who he is. My tongue then swells. My hands get about 3 or 4 inches thick. My fingers look like Polish sausage.
No.
By the time all that happens, I'm in the emergency room getting something shot into me besides an EpiPen.
I got to get the EpiPen out, jam it in her chest.
Thigh.
Like
because my tongue swells and it takes maybe 20 minutes for all this to happen normally. And they're always worried about my tongue swelling, my throat shut.
Yeah.
None of that happened.
Nothing. It was like so slow motion. Wednesday, she wakes up and she's like spots, speckled.
I felt horrible.
I looked at her and I said, call the doctor. That's the first thing I said. I said, call the doctor, try to get an appointment today. Tell him you have to see him today. I don't care what time it is. And she sends me a text letting me know what it was, but she had an allergic reaction. Now I'm starting to think, all right, allergic reaction to what? What did we do different? And I'm thinking, I bet that spice that we had. First thing I said is, so when you get home, read the directions on the back, read the ingredients and see if there's cumin in it. Sure enough, it's not one of the main ingredients, but it's in the may have parentheses around it,
and
it's in there. But it's like
May also contain.
Yeah, may also contain a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that.
Yeah, like 6 items down. May also contain these.
So 5 flats, 5 chicken wing flats.
And I'm still suffering from it. I'm still on medication.
But
if I don't take the meds,
she's not as speckled as she was before.
No,
oh
but I'm
God.
still itchy because I can tell it's time that I'm past due to take pills for the itchiness.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, that's why I'm kind of wiggly right now.
She looked like she had like the measles or something.
Well, and when I went in, that's one of the first thing the nurse says, do you have the measles? I'm like, nope, don't have measles. I'm good.
Nope.
I said, this is an allergy. I'm sure.
She had no fever, no signs of any bad, like no COVID, no.
Well, they weren't thinking that. They were thinking I got bit by mosquitoes. So if I'd had a fever, they'd lean towards like West Nile virus
exactly.
or
no signs of anything. And
what's the other one that's mosquito?
Well, West Nile.
I said that one. There's another one that's mosquito driven. I just can't think of what it is. Valley fever.
Valley fever.
There's no sign of either of those. So they're like, no fever. It's got to be an allergic reaction.
Yeah. And I thought, like I said, maybe you got bit by something. That's what I was thinking.
I had on a tank top, kind of like today. And Doc asked me if I'd lift the back up so he could see my back. And I did. And he's like, oh, yeah. He says, you're covered in hives.
Yeah.
I said, well, all I know is my back really itches.
Your body's reacting to something.
Yeah.
That was, light bulb in my head said that at that case. I said, throw it out. She says, no, I put a big X on it. The big X stands for don't give it to Janet.
We have Chipotle next to it in the cupboards. I can't have that either.
So I apologize for trying to kill her.
Yeah, it's okay.
Slowly.
It's just going to take.
You know what? That's like me giving. That's like, we always go down the rabbit hole and we watch the forensic files.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how they like try to kill each other with like rat poisoning and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like me.
And a little bit, and a little
bit of that, a little bit more, a little bit. I don't know, honey. I don't know why you're itching.
I don't know why you're covered in hives from head to toe. Isn't your scalp normally red?
Just so you know, I'm not trying to kill you. Okay.
Oh, goody.
Okay, good. Whew. All right, now we got that out of the way.
So we've had that excitement too.
So
that's just been a little more recent.
All right, so. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're not already. If you're listening to us on your favorite podcast player, leave us 5 stars because it does help out the show.
Yes, it really does.
If you're interested in supporting the show, you can go to 18wheeltalk.com/Patreon. You can sign up. We started a Patreon account. We're just getting it started, so sign up now because if you get in now, as we're able to make the benefits better, you're in like Flint. You don't have to pay more to get more. If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No, I think we have I think it's a $2 section. So if you get in the $2 section, it just says helps make us create content, but we're going to add to that.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a $2 one, and then there's going to be another tier that'll have better things that you can get if you decide. But because you're in the $2 tier right now, there are things coming. There are going to be like
we'll give bonuses for the first people that join up. Is what he's trying to say in English.
Thank you.
It's all good.
Anyways.
Yeah, so that's what's all coming.
Go to our Patreon account. That's new. So you can go to number 8, wheeltalk.com/Patreon, or go to Patreon to search 18 Wheel Talk. We're on Twitter and Instagram at the little @ 18 Wheel Talk. We're not on Facebook because it's Facebook. Let's face it.
They're insane. I said it.
We're working on a TikTok, Instagram Reels. I think that they got the Reels. YouTube has video shorts. I'm looking.
He's working on it.
I'm looking into that. We're planning on doing YouTube live. We're going to do our podcast live, so you don't have to wait. So that episode, when you see it, it's raw.
Raw and
You're getting it
unedited.
raw
What you
and
see is what
unedited.
you get. It's going to be the same thing on YouTube as when we put it to your
Yep.
podcast player. It'll be the same thing,
But it will be live.
recorded live.
So if today was the live version, the audio version would be out 3 days later, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So it pays to subscribe.
And
So-
you'd see just how crazy he is. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. You'll see how crazy she is.
and he's just like a
You know,
muy loco.
Yeah, muy loco. She is the whitest chick I know. That's crazy. If birdies could talk.
It's muy loco.
Anyways, we thank you for joining us and being a part of our family, because you guys are. And if you supported us in the past, awesome. We love you. And if you're going to support us now and into the future, it's greatly appreciated. It believe me, it helps. Every little bit helps. And if you know anybody that would like to sponsor the show, please. Patrick at 18wheeltalk.com. In the subject line, sponsorship.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget Christmas gifts to look for them.
Yep. 18wheeltalk.com. Support the show tab.
There's some really cool stuff. I know
right
it
at the very
sounds like
top.
it's not, but there's some really cool stuff.
Yep. And we got some other giveaways and contests that we're going to be doing, but we're not going to let you know now. So you got to tune in. You got to
Our
tune
last
in.
one was really successful. Thank you.
Yes, it was. And I tell you the name of the winner, except I don't remember the name of the winner.
Because right after we announced the winner, we had the flood.
We had a flood.
Like 3 days later.
Anyways, thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoy the show, and we'll see you next time. Stay tuned.
Bye.
Okay, bye. 18 Wheel Talk. Thank you for joining us today. We greatly appreciate it. Be sure to stop by 18wheeltalk.com and check out all the affiliates mentioned in the program today. Remember, we're here coaching generations of drivers while guiding them on their path to success. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Spark the revolution.
So tell me, do you have one of those change buckets in your vehicle for fancy cafes?
Yeah.
And are you looking for a way to help support the show and just don't know how?
Well, we have great news for you. It is super easy, and you can do it for as little as $3 a month. Yes, that's right, $3 a month. That means for the cost of a cup of coffee, you could support the show for a month. And if you order one of those foo-foo frappy thingamabobs with all those flavors and whipped cream and sprinkles on top, you could support the show for about 6 months.
Isn't that amazing? Saving you calories from that frappy thingamabob with all those flavors and whipped cream and sprinkled things on top, and help out the show. What's not to like about that?
So to do so, just go to 18wheeltalk.com/support, and you will see just how easy it is to support the show. And don't forget to pick out your fan emoji while you're there. That's 18wheeltalk.com/support.